So some muppet, I say muppet, I don't know him. However, if you're going to throw drugs, parcels, phones into a prison, then you're a muppet. Especially if you don't have a hoodie, the aforementioned cap, ballet or facial mask. A guy's got caught throwing parcels, not once, not twice, but several times into HMP Peterborough. It's a private prison run by Sodexo. So it's a partner prison to Forest Bank where I used to work. Yeah, what a clown. The guy's a drug dealer. It's taken time to track him down. People will always take risks. Big money in drugs in prison. Big money. This guy paid a price, got a decent sentence. Here's the thing now. Other than Cat D, which is open prison, where there are drugs aplenty. In fact, the drugs are plenty in every prison. You're never, ever going to stop them getting in. The onset of drones has changed it. We now talk about top floor penthouses for prisoners. Yeah, very desirable. It's a lot easier to fly a drone in through an open window, yeah, when you can see aforementioned window. Top floor penthouses, drugs. Various ways of stopping them. We have cameras and the like, and apparently they're super drones there to take down the lesser drones, the drones of minions. I don't think that's going to be very successful, is it? Depending where the prison is. Strangeways, where I worked, in a city prison. A decade ago, that prison was well run. Something I should mention, the grounds were beautiful, cut grass, flower beds and the like. Who really gives a flying shite about prison grounds? The reason I'm telling you that is because the prison itself was well kept. It was looked after and well maintained. And the grounds reflected how well that prison was looked after. Every window had a grate over it, so nothing could get in. Drones couldn't fly in. A decade later, gone. They've all gone, not to be replaced. Back in the day, if one was hanging off or coming down, it would be repaired. Not so much now. Broken windows aplenty. People in maintenance departments and people contracted to replace windows threatened, harassed and intimidated. If you're in a top floor penthouse, someone's coming to put a new window in your cell, you're not going to be happy, are you? Especially if you receive regular parcels. There's not a lot can do. Back to the guy throwing parcels in. Every prison is well signed telling you it's a prison. It tells you there are cameras. It tells you they'll be prosecuted. So more fool him. Parcels themselves. Seen it all. I remember coming out of I-wing, K-wing entrance. There's an entrance. Oh, is it I-wing and H-wing? There's a little entrance where the smokers, the staff who used to smoke, used to go and hide away. I walked out of there with my mate Nobby Nobbler. He was a smoker. There was another guy with us who pushed us out of the way and jumped on a rugby ball sized package. Neither of us were interested. There's a lot of paperwork involved there. He got a letter from the governor and a pat on the back, a commendation for finding said rugby ball that was lying on the path. How we laughed. Parcels were coming over all the time, especially to K-wing. There used to be netting over all the yards at Strangeways. I don't know where there is now. In winter months, when you got some snow, people passing by would throw snowballs onto the netting. Inside, 2p pieces with little bits of drug attached. As the weather got a little better, the snowball melted, the drugs attached to said 2p pieces would fall onto the yard. It's a constant battle. It's a game. I was at Forest Bank on nights working in security. It was a change for me. I quite enjoyed it. Search the yards, look for packages and the like. Again, it's something different. So off I went with my mag-light torch, hunting parcels. I think it was B-Wing yard. I found a quite large parcel. I took it back to security. In that parcel were several phones and drugs. It was a good find. It wasn't hard to find. It was a big parcel. It stood out. The yards are lit up. It was easy to see. The security department, 20 minutes after I got back with said parcel, got a phone call. So the security guy who was on says, "Mr. Samworth, it's a phone call for you." Panicked a little bit, you know, family emergency. Someone phoning the prison at night asking for me. I needn't have panicked, or maybe I should have. "Mr. Samworth, yeah, who's this?" "Don't matter who it fucking is. You've got our fucking you've got our fucking parcel." "Yeah, I've been seen picking the parcel up." Yeah. And the lads from a wing, they obviously had a phone, were phoning security department to tell me in no uncertain terms that I was a bit of a shyster, having taken their drugs and mobile phones. Also at Forest Bank, after I left, there was a guy, a really, really nice guy. He used to do the bin run. So there were bins, some in sterile areas where prisoners normally don't go. So people who got a job working on the bins with the officer would be low risk, probably earmarked for open prison. He went onto a yard during exercise when a parcel came over. He got filled in. He got mullered, battered. Nice guy, everyone liked him, but he got battered. It's a risky business. Not worth putting your life or health at risk. So, if you're going to throw drugs into HMP, you know, put your hood up. I don't like that. What is it about people who drive cars with hoods up? Put your hood up, wear your mask, your ballet, your cap, or whatever. Just some advice there, guys. Yeah? Try not to get your face on camera. Listen, guys. Crazy time at the minute. We have to stick together. I feel at some point we're going to have to march on London. Or march in your own town centres. Brian, parting shot. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks for coming. I'll see thee.